Hey, what's up, man? 187 The New Breed, chilling. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a two-part. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. I'm not even. No, I take it back. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some parts to on this video. Uh, I'm gonna speak on uh, black men, black women, whites, Mexicans. I'm going to try to speak on every race or what they need to do from this point forward. Being that it's a new year, what they need to do this point forward. I want to start off with black men on what they need to do forward. Because a lot of us, a lot of black men, we, we're not all the same. A lot of us didn't have father figures to teach us how to be a man. And a lot of us grew up as mothers, grew up with mothers. And we didn't have that father figure to teach us how to be a man and teach us riding a bike and, all this, all it is to, being a man. And, your mother can't teach you how to be a man. So, I just want to list some things on what we should do and what we shouldn't do from this year and from this point forward. I think with us, man, I think we need to get along with each other. A lot of times we don't get along with each other. We fight because of for the dumbest reasons. Argue with each other. We step on each other's shoes. We look at each other wrong. We want to fight because somebody's looking at us, and once we start drinking and smoking and all this stuff, all hell breaks loose with us. And we like to kill each other. And whites love when we kill each other because they benefit off the shit that we do. And you motherfuckers need to realize that, man. Black men, we got so much fucking talent between us all. All of us have fucking talent. But the issue is we become so fucking lazy and so dependent on women that we don't even worry about getting ourselves together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't try to get ourselves together because we too busy chasing women and smoking weed and hanging out in front of liquor stores, drinking our lives away, and we don't go to college. We don't better ourselves. We get mad at life. We hate our jobs. We hate the government. We go around every Friday and Saturday. We go to a mall or a club, bullshit our money away, and then we don't save it in no stocks and bonds and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We have to start investing on things, man. We gotta get together. We gotta start a movement, man. We gotta just come together. We can't just, we can't just accept mediocrity like this. We can't accept that. We have more talent and we wasted it on just bullshit, man. We wasted it on bullshit. We too busy trying to impress each other, try to get the baddest bitch, get the chick with the biggest ass, get some of the best weed, the fanciest cars, all this stuff to please bitches. And the same bitches that's getting pleased by all this stuff is still gonna be in the same damn hood. You know what I'm saying? But then when we come across a chick that is intelligent and all that stuff, then we like, oh no, we don't want to do that shit. I don't want to fuck with her. No. We need to better ourselves and getting better things, man. You know, we need to go back to school. We need to get better jobs, man. We need to read more books. You know what I'm saying? We need to just come up in organizations, have more non-profit organizations. We need to just come together, man. We need to support each other. You know what I'm saying? As black men, we really need to support each other. We need to have our own businesses. Not a lot of us have our own businesses. You know what I'm saying? We need to write on some of these TV shows to have more, have more positive black people on these shows. You know what I'm saying? We need to. That's why I respect people like Tariq Nasheed and Mad Voodoo Man, and a lot of these black, black men that want to start something and do something and uplift black people and stuff like that. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So my hat's off to those cats and Miss Lucario and man, just a lot of guys, man, that I look up to, man. So big ups to them. But as black men, man, and these are things we have to. This is most stuff we gotta stop doing. And I know y'all gonna feel me on this one. And not only just black men, but I know I'm just targeting black men just on this particular video, but it can be with any male race too. One thing we gotta stop doing, black men, we gotta stop being thirsty. We gotta stop being thirsty. We have a tendency on being very thirsty, especially with these black women, and not in public and on the internet. I don't know how many times, especially on the internet, especially on Facebook and all these sites, man. Black men, stop telling these average ass women that they look good. These fat, unattractive chicks or whack chicks, stop telling them that they look good and saying, oh damn baby, you look good, you tight, you the best thing I've ever seen. And she got a stomach so big she look like she pregnant. And you talking about this bitch look good. Going on these Facebook groups and all this add me shit and damn you look good, and I just met my future wife and I give you money and shit. I'm like, come on, man. Stop all that bullshit, dog. Stop. And speaking of money, fellas, stop taking flashing money pictures and posting them on fucking YouTube and Facebook and all this and Twitter and all that. Don't you realize that you putting a target on your fucking head? Don't you realize Google, people can find your ass on Google and know where the hell you live at? Stop all that money flashing, man. That's how a motherfucker get robbed. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that black men, we need to stop doing. Another thing we need to stop doing, Stop buying shit that you don't fucking need. Stop buying all these Jordans, rims, fancy ass cars, smoking weed. You don't need that shit. Black men, y'all need to stop fucking smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I know a lot of y'all like, man, well, black women love weed and shit. Well, yeah, they probably do. But that don't mean that you need to be smoking that shit too. So, a lot of y'all just smoke that shit because of the women to get some ass. And who knows if this girl is going to give you some ass anyway. So, and what brings me to my next one. Stop doing shit to get ass. Stop doing shit that you normally don't do to get some ass. It's not worth it. If this girl don't like you for you, it ain't worth it. Stop. That shit is not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Women ain't worth you doing all that shit and then they not doing the same shit for you. So stop that shit. Another thing we have to stop doing, black men, stop chasing these women. Stop riding your car, riding street to street, looking at a girl, and then keep riding. You wasting gas. You wasting gas, you wasting time, and you being creepy to this chick. So street harassment, fellas, stop. And if they turn you down, don't call them no bitch, no hoe, nothing like that, because you following them around makes you look even worse than them. And you speaking, telling them that they're a bitch and a hoe, that's making you look bad. Even if they do dress like a hoe and act like a hoe, you coming off as a bitch for telling them that they are a bitch and all that. That's making you look stupid. So stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop. Another thing too. Fellas, black men, stop wasting your money at casinos. Stop wasting your money in the strip club. Stop wasting your money at a hood club, paying that money to go to a club, and most of these women ain't even gonna feel you. You know what I'm saying? Paying $20 for walking attitudes. Y'all know how I feel about clubs. If y'all don't know, I did a video 2 years ago about reasons not to go to the club. So stop being thirsty. And if you do go to a club, or even if you don't go to a club too, fellas, and I see a lot of black men doing this, man, especially in my city. I see a lot of them do that. Fellas, and this kind of goes in to just to add with street harassment. Fellas, stop following these women after the club. Stop. You're being a creep. You're being strange. Stop. Stop. Just stop. Oh man. I know I'm forgetting a lot of stuff though. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. And this goes for any race of man, especially black men. Fellas, stop being a damn cab driver to these women. When they call you, because you know if a woman call you, it's for a reason. Either it's going to benefit her or it's going to benefit you. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, if you hear from her, it's because she wants something. You know what I'm saying? And you know with black, and especially if you're dealing with black women, they always going to want something. So just to give you the heads up. And which brings me to my next one. Black men, you don't have to just deal with black women. You can deal with another race. It'll make you feel sane. Because if you just deal with, and I remember the Iceman said this, the Mad Voodoo Man on YouTube, and I remember, he said this, and y'all let me know if it's false or not. He said, if a black man always deal with black women, it just tells you that he ain't getting no pussy, and he's frustrated. So that's what brought me to the point of, just because you're a black man don't mean that you should deal with black women. Not saying that black women are bad, you know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't just have to deal with just your own race. You can deal with white women, Asian women, whatever. So please, keep that in mind. Please keep that in mind. I know people going to say you some kind of sellout and stuff like that. It goes with the territory. So you can date whoever you want to date. You know what I'm saying? If you want to date you a white girl, date you a white girl. Mexican, Puerto Rican, Latin, date you that. But don't just deal with black women unless you deal with all the races, just so you'll know the feeling of just what else is out there. It's like traveling. You know what I'm saying? See what else is out there. And that's something else we need to do also, black men. We got to start doing more travel. We got to start enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? We got to start getting an education, going back to school, bettering ourselves, respecting one another. We got to stop hating on each other. We just have to do better as black men, because we don't have too many black men role models and leaders and stuff like that. We have to be our own role model. We have to be our own leader. If you don't have a father or a father figure, you have a father, look up to your grandfather. There's celebrities that you'll look up to. You know what I'm saying? That'll be good role models. You know what I'm saying? Some people look up to Obama. Some people look up to Jordan, LeBron, Tiger Woods, Tariq Nasheed. A lot of people, man. Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. All these, they'll have people that they look up to. They'll look up to rappers, even though, that's another thing too. Black men, whatever we see on videos and stuff, that don't mean we should be doing that too. You know what I'm saying? It portrays us so bad. TV promotes us so bad, man, and we don't even realize it. Not all black men are popping bottles and smoking weed and got all these babies by different females and stuff like that. And we have to come together and make more positive stuff for black men. We can't just deal with all the stuff that we allow happening, man. It's almost, we ain't sticking up for ourselves no more. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us have given up because of the whole, we don't get no respect. As black men, you have to demand respect. If you don't give respect, I know they say that it's like, well, you have to earn respect and stuff like that. Well, yeah, you have to definitely earn respect, but you got to demand that shit too. You know what I'm saying? You have to demand respect, especially as a black man. In workplace, everywhere you go, dealing with women, everything. Service when you in a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it's key that we stand up for ourselves and do what we got to do. We got to get more businesses out here. Black men, we got to be more business savvy. We got to go back to school. You know what I'm saying? We got to just do what we got to do, man. Some men, and we'll do things out of the ordinary, and sometimes our manhood, or some people will say, well, doing this stuff ain't manly and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's some things you do and it's not manly. Some guys will get manicures and pedicures and stuff like that to be, you know, some guys will do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But you always got to you don't have to be feminine. You know what I'm saying? You have to be masculine. And that's another thing, black men. We got to bring back masculinity. Damn all this metrosexual and feminine acting for women and stuff like that. Stop all the skinny jeans and all that bullshit. You know, another thing too, black men, we got to start getting ourselves back into shape. A lot of us is losing ourselves, especially when you get older or when you leave in high school after a while. But more so when you get, a lot of the times when we get older, we start to lose ourselves. We eat. We got to start eating better, exercising better, health. Man, we got to go to the hospital to see the doctor, get a prostate. We got to just follow up on things like women be following up stuff at hospital. We got to start doing that too. Because we got to live longer. We got to eat better. Go to the hospital. I know our pride and stuff is the best of us. But we got to get better, man. We got to live longer. You know what I'm saying? We got to start heading households. We can't let women head our households. We can't. We got to put a stop to that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop. We gotta stop to that. We gotta stop being disrespected. We gotta just demand respect. We gotta just do whatever it is we gotta do to demand respect. You know, especially as a black man, where nobody really respects us like that. You know, we gotta stop running, hiding, and going to another country and stuff like that to get respect. Shit, start getting respect here. Demanding respect. We want to just run and go somewhere else and go overseas and stuff like that. But in reality, we gotta start teaching these young dudes to stop being sissified, dumb motherfuckers, man, and start pulling your goddamn pants up, motherfucker. Just be a fucking man. It's like a lot of us have forgotten to be a man. And we got to start being men and start lowering our defensive to get pussy. We can't do all this stuff to get pussy. We got to start valuing ourselves. Once we start valuing ourselves, and then everything else will follow. So in closing, my brothers, don't take this as me dissing. This is just me helping you out and things that you should do and stop doing. We got to stop complaining about every goddamn thing that's not going our way. We got to stop complaining about how black women are and stuff, because that becomes to get old and shit. And I did that in the past, and I'm trying not to do that myself. So not only is this video for you guys, but it's a reminder of myself on how I should be. So, you know, on that note, in closing, I hope you guys like this video. Hopefully, you know, if it's some things I missed, you guys will let me know. I may do a part 2 to this, maybe not. I'm definitely gonna do one on black women. So stay tuned to that one, because I'ma really get that one on. So I'ma holler at y'all in a minute. And black men, stay up. Get up, stay up. Stay up, get up, and you'll be alright. Alright? I got faith in us, man. We can do it. We can do this. We can do this. Let's join together. Let's not hate. Let's appreciate one another, all right? I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Peace out.